Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Lisa Bassini. I'm from The Baking Coach. Today we are making raspberry crumb bars. Let's get started. In here I have the butter and the sugar, and I'm just gonna blend that up together. You wanna make sure this is combined. Now I'm gonna add into that my egg. At room temperature, this is the dish I had my butter in. You never crack an egg directly into the bowl. Always crack it into something else first. Go. And vanilla. In this bag here, I have my flour, my baking powder, and my salt. Get that in here, and it's gonna make like a super soft cookie batter. All right, you're gonna turn this up a little bit. Okay. All right, now I've got this wonderful soft dough. So this is an 8x8 glass pan that I've greased with some cooking spray, and I'm going to put into that the batter. I like to space it out a little bit so it's easy to get it into the pan. And this cookie recipe you have to bake in 2 stages. At this point, you want to make sure you have your oven preheated to 375 degrees. And the first time we bake it, we are going to bake it for 20 minutes. So make sure it's nice and level, that you don't have a thick or a thin side. Okay. Now I'm going to take my raspberries and I'm going to just put an even layer of raspberries onto the pan. Make sure to get a little bit of raspberry with every bite of the bar cookie. In the oven, 375 degrees, and it will bake for 20 minutes. So while that is in the oven, you make your topping. So in here is a half a stick of cold butter. In this bag here, I have oats, flour, and brown sugar. And you want to work just with your fingertips and break apart the butter into the brown sugar, oats, cinnamon, and flour to make the crumble part of our recipe. Working with my fingertips to create this crumb topping. And the reason why you don't want to use the palm of your hand is much warmer than your fingertips. So if you work with your fingertips, you'll preserve the butter from melting too quickly. So it's kind of like playing piano with your crumb topping. So now I've got some nice crumbs here. It didn't take long at all. Over here, I have a pan of the raspberry and the cake part baked for 20 minutes. Now I'm going to add my crumb topping on top. So remove this from the oven after it cooks for 20 minutes. Then you're going to put the crumb topping on top, put it back in the oven for another 15-20 minutes. You want to make sure when you insert a toothpick in the center, it comes out clean and it's a nice golden brown color on top. Let me get this in the oven. In the oven it goes, out of the oven it comes. We went a little bit longer with this one, so I'm gonna just pop this out so you guys can see the cooled cookie. What's great about the videos is you can rewind me at any time. Here I have our crumb bars, so you can figure out exactly how you wanna cut them. So I'm gonna cut it right in half so you can see the amazing goodness that is inside of our crumb bars. And then I'll cut this piece in half again. That's a nice size for me. No, okay. And then I'm gonna cut this in half again. So we'll have 8. Oops, gets a little crunchy, they're supposed to be. And there you go. You want to make sure that they're completely cool before you cut them. And then if you want, you can heat this up a little bit in the microwave, just for like 15 seconds, and then put a little bit of ice cream on top, or just dust the tops with some powdered sugar. That could make them look absolutely delicious as well. But here you have your raspberry crumb bars. And if this size is too big, you could actually go even smaller if you wanted to, but this would be an 8 bar, but then you could even cut your bar if you wanted to do little squares. There you go. So good. It's so hard to stay on my diet with these. Well, my name is Lisa Bassini. I'm the Baking Coach. To find out more about the Baking Coach, just check us out at bakingcoach.com. Thank you so much for joining me for this workshop. Have a great day. Bye-bye.